Good morning. Thank you all for coming. Good full house. This is a popular topic, I know, open access, and I did wonder whether we would attract a good size audience. As treasurer of UKSG, I'm very glad that we have. So thank you all for being here. And I'm really glad to see, looking down the delegate list, what a diverse audience we have today. I think this very much reflects the unique role and value of UKSG as a place where all the different groups in the knowledge community come together to collaborate and to share experiences. And as a member of the working group that's put together today's agenda, that's certainly been the driving force. There will always be further that we can travel. There will always be new goals that we can set, new challenges that we can tackle. But I think open access has achieved a point. It's made substantial progress, and it's achieved a point where it's also vital that we take a step back, if you like, and think about the realities, the practical realities of implementing what we have so far. And I think we need to make sure we're bringing the whole community with us, that we're making sure there is a baseline of open access engagement that everybody is achieving, and that we're not kind of forging ahead to great new challenges at one end of the spectrum and leaving a whole load of people kind of struggling to keep up at the other end. So today is very much not about kind of firing off the new salvos for the next frontier of open access. It's kind of about taking stock of where we are, and I know we've got a great lineup of speakers who will give you a lot of practical insights and share a lot of experiences. Open access has been a contentious, hot topic for as much of my career as I can remember, really. And as I sort of looked back in preparation for today, I was reminded of Bruce Tuckman's model for group development. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. And I think with open access, we're kind of at the norming stage at the moment. We've kind of gone from the formation of a radical idea, 10 or 15 years ago, through a stage of storming that kind of felt like it would never end. And maybe some would argue that it hasn't. But I think we're now at the point where we're still working out the logistics. Open access is still diversifying. It's still taking different routes around some of the different roadblocks. And it's certainly defying attempts so far to kind of impose standard approaches and standard language. But that's common for any lively movement in the throes of experimentation and development, and I think it's sessions like today that will help us reach the future where OA is performing, whatever that means for each different kind of constituent group. And for UKSG, as I'm sure many of you here, OA is clearly going to be part of our future. And so I don't know how many of you have already read your November issue of Serials, but some of you will know, therefore, that we've announced that our own UKSG journal, Insights, will be open access from its next issue. And it's going to mark the occasion with a special edition next year on open access monographs, which I'm sure we'll hear more about at different points today. Just in summary then, I know for many of you, UKSG is just a conference, and of course it is much more than that. We have a new event tomorrow, for example, that I hope many of you will be able to join us there as well, our new forum and exhibition, which this year has a theme of library discovery technologies. And it will be the forum in which the first report from one of our recent research projects will be presented. So I hope many of you will join us there to hear more about that.